So hello there and welcome to another video. In this video I want to explain something to you. I want to kind of highlight a problem we currently have with World of Warcraft. So let's do it. So on the screen right now, what is that? Well, this is what you have to do, all the required steps in order to kill the last boss of the expansion. It doesn't matter what difficulty you kill it on. It doesn't. So what do you have to do? Well, you have to ding level 100, then you have to do silver proving grounds with your specialization, or role, healer, damage, tank. Then 5-man heroic gear and LFR high mall gear is in brackets because you can bypass those by doing different things. You don't have to do 5-man heroics and high mall LFR in order to be geared enough for Blackrock Foundry. You don't. So you ding 100, you do silver proving grounds, then you do 5-man heroics. Then we move on to the LFR part, which is High Mall LFR, Blackrock Foundry LFR, and finally Citadel LFR, where you kill Archimond, and that for a lot of people is the end. That is it. That's all they want to do. And you might think, well, that's reasonable. You gear yourself, you do raids, and you are done. But that's the problem. As soon as you step into a raid, you remove yourself from the game. The game doesn't exist. There is nothing for you to do outside of raiding. And it doesn't matter if you raid normal mode, LFR, heroic, or mythic. And before people start bitching that, ooh, LFR hero. I am currently, at the time of recording this video, 6 out of 7 mythic high mall and 7 out of 10 mythic foundry. And this whole, the game not existing outside of raiding, creates a number of problems. First of all, the only thing people are interested in when a new patch comes in is the new raid, because it's the only progression. There is nothing else. Once you start raiding, the only progression for you is raiding. So there is no point of you doing anything outside of raiding. That's why most of the population is stuck inside their garrison and just recycle missions over and over again and raid 2, 3, 4 times a week. That's all they do. So you might be asking, well, how would you fix it, smartass? And the answer is pretty simple. I don't have to. This has only been an issue for the past, 2 expansions? Before that, this never was an issue. I would like to remove this disgusting thing from the screen now, and I would like to replace it with this. And whoa, what is this? This is huge. Well, this is essentially the same chart, but the smaller left-hand side of the screen is from vanilla, and the bigger right side of the screen is from the Burning Crusade. This is what you had to do in the Burning Crusade to get into raids. And it might seem like, whoa, this is huge, intimidating, I'm scared. This is just too much. It's not. This is 3 raid tiers. Alright? This is all you had to do to get into Mount Hyjal. So that includes Karazhan, Gruul's Lair, Tempest Keep, and Serpentine Cavern. This is 3 raid tiers worth of content. And what happened because of this is, well, you log in and there is always something for you to do. You never log in and are like, I don't know what to do now. Because you can always do something. You are somewhere inside this spider web of things to do, and there is always something to do that will help you progress in terms of raiding. And even though this might not look like it, this is actually pretty casual friendly as well. Because you don't have to be the first guy there. You can just do it at your own pace. This is, let's not forget, this is 3 tiers worth of gear. This is a long time. So, let's just say you're brand new level 70 and you want to play casually. You just play, 2-3 hours a week. You can still get into Karazhan. And people are talking about Karazhan. Because Karazhan is cool, so people are hyping, and you're like, you know what, I want to get into Karazhan. So what do I have to do? Well, I need to obtain the Karazhan key. What do I have to do for that? Well, I need to do the Caverns of Time Dark Portal instance. How do I get there? Well, I need to do the Caverns of Time Durnhold instance. And before that, I need to do the Caverns of Time intro quest. But that's not all. I also need to do Arcatraz and Steam Vaults. But wait, Arcatraz requires a key. How do I get that? Oh, I have to do Mechanar and Botanica. But for those, I need a flying mount, so I need to get a flying mount. Okay. Oh, I also need to do Shadow Labyrinth. How do I get that? I need to get a key from Sethek Halls. Do you see this? You always have something to do, no matter how far into this spider web of things to do, you always have something to do. So you never log in and are like, well, let's log out. Because in Warlords of Draenor, there is literally nothing you can do outside of raiding to progress your character. Nothing. Of course, there is PvP, but who the fuck plays PvP? Who wants to play the same battleground for 2 more years? Well, I don't. So, in terms of PvE, this was far superior than what we have today, which is this, right? So it's either this and be really bored because there is nothing for you to do, or this, which might look intimidating, but will keep you entertained throughout the entire expansion, no matter how far you have progressed as a character. So which one would you choose? You can have this, you know, your easy access, can do everything on LFR, la-di-da-di-da, don't have to do anything, but I'm bored. Or this, which does require a bit more thought, and you have to put a little bit of effort into seeing the new shiny things, but it will keep you entertained for the entire expansion. Think about it.